living.
Standing here.
I'm in the shower with my dad, like, you know.
Huh?
You were just like me, trying to make history.
That's been your like Discord
Yeah.
status for a really long time. So I thought it was a Persona song for some reason.
No,
My
it's
favorite
from
Persona
Games.
song, you know what my favorite Persona song is?
Yeah.
It's that one where it goes, "Here I am, once again,
That's
feeling lost, but now and then I breathe it in to let it go.
Now.
And it doesn't matter where you are now. You're lost in the moment. If only somebody could hear. And then you figure out how something to something and disappear."
Choked.
I'm
Yeah,
so
that's
incredibly confused. That's not a Persona song.
Yeah, my bad. That was a you don't have Victorious in your country. You have like H2O or some shit.
That's not, huh? Victorious was a banger show, by the way.
Didn't you?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Am I like
Oh,
tripping complete ballsack right now?
Is that the
You
fucking...
You had Nicktoons, but you didn't have Cartoon Network. Am I right about that, or am I tripping?
No, he had both. It's just I didn't watch them much as a kid.
You watch like Home Improvement, something.
I'll tell you something, dude. I spent most of my days after school watching like American sitcoms like the entire time. And
I really hope you didn't watch Friends.
if I wasn't doing homework or playing fucking Pokemon or games or some shit, I was watching sitcoms. I was watching.
You seem like a King of Queens kind of guy.
I watched King of Queens. I watched Everybody Loves
was it
Raymond.
Modern Family in there somewhere.
No, I didn't watch Modern Family. I watched Frasier. Friends. Friends is dog shit, by the way.
How old
is.
are you? How old are you when you're watching Friends? Hold on.
Fucking anywhere from the age of like 7 to like 18.
What?
You
cannot
discovered some
possibly
stuff.
understand anything that's going
I have watched every Friends episode. I will tell you that much.
I didn't know Brady spoke English, to be honest.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Friends, Happy Days. Wait, Happy Days? No.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Happy Days.
Yeah, I watched that, but not for very long. What was I thinking of? Cheers. The Frasier spin.
You want to go where everybody knows your name, like that. I've never seen that
How
show.
are you younger than me, dude? I was sucking on Legos till age 9.
I don't know, man. I because there's a channel that always plays the sitcoms here in Australia. And it would just be the only thing that was on. My favorite one was Frasier. Frasier's very funny.
I never watched a lot of sitcoms. I was stuck on Disney XD.
I was
or like just Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network was my main.
Yeah.
I was a Cartoon Network kid.
Hell yeah.
And
Yeah, I was all into, what did I watch, dude?
But like, to be fair, I was like
I was down bad. Like, I was watching whatever they played at like 1 p.m. in the summer.
You want to know what's like an
Almost
extremely
Naked
underrated
Animals and
show?
shit.
Excuse me?
Johnny Test.
Fuck yeah, Johnny Test. Johnny Test is not underrated though. That show's strange.
Disgusting.
You and I.
Dude,
Okay.
well,
Ninjago though.
Ninjago, dude.
Okay,
I did not like Ninjago.
Zoomer alert.
I did not like Ninjago, and there was a very normal reason for that.
So, okay.
Even
I'm
though I was a child, I understood that was a commercial.
Now listen,
I don't care. I don't care.
I'm gonna say this. I liked it. It was kind of hype. Like I'm a big fan of just like elemental. Like ooh, green guy has green element. Ooh, punch guy.
Yeah,
yay.
That show was the first show that like I would be hyped to go home and watch an episode for.
But I will say this: the only people that talk about Ninjago ever, Zoomers. I'm sorry.
Oh no, there's still like a Ninjago fandom. Like active Ninjago fans. Yeah, it's crazy.
Listen, I can't make fun of Ninjago because despite, me thinking that the power system in that show was really stupid, even my favorite piece of media has a superpower called spin.
Oh, let's go, JoJo's.
JoJo.
Okay, I want to touch on, since Ninjago reminds me of it, and since we're talking about old cartoons or just like old pieces of media in general, my jam for literally any platform, any like, if your cartoon service like Nick or Cartoon Network or whatever, Boomerang or whatever the fuck, I don't know.
Boomerang.
If any of that had like, group of 5 scrungos that are color themed and their powers look like their color, and then maybe have like an animal attached to them or some shit, like any kind of Power Rangers type concept.
Yeah,
dude.
I was gonna say.
Oh my
Power
god,
Rangers.
that shit still gets me popping off.
You guys ever watch that show that came on Cartoon Network at like 5 a.m. called like Hero 108?
That sounds really familiar.
Yes,
It was a we don't like this show either, so we're playing it when no kids are awake kind of show.
Yeah, they put it on Boomerang too, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember 100%, but like
Probably.
that's the same concept, right? Or it's like, it's almost like gamified or like Pokemonified, or it's like, yeah, you have your thing that you do, and then what do you do in the episode? You do that thing that you do. Oh,
And
somebody
you're like,
stopped
whoa!
it. Somebody stopped it. How are you gonna? Oh, you did another thing? No way.
Yeah, dude,
You're
I love
describing
Captain Planet.
shonen anime.
Yeah,
Love Captain
literally.
Planet, dude. Is that why you're into Pokemon?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, dude, I love it when Incineroar uses fake out.
Dude, when a Pokemon uses its stab move, I get a little happy inside. Something like my little like 10-year-old, 4-year-old brain watching Power Rangers, and it's like, oh my god, the red guy used Fire Blast, yay!
Make up a guy who pops off when Incineroar uses Flare Blitz. like it's a crazy tech move.
It's me, I'm that guy.
Like,
Guy who's really into seeing signature moves in Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, dude, literally, yeah. I feel like I'm clowning
Hey, man.
myself.
Did
here,
he
but, like,
just
based
Dynamax
of you.
cannon?
No, that's me. That's me when Eternatus, for real.
if
I'm a Dynamax cannon guy.
if you're not popping off if you hit the fucking pyro ball, I don't know if you're human.
Listen,
Oh yeah, true.
the optimal move on what's it called?
Cinderace?
Score Bunny? Cinderace. The optimal move on Cinderace has been and always will be Flare Blitz.
Can't
Okay,
No one can convince me otherwise.
optimal, yes.
Right?
Cringe, yes, because then you don't
Yes.
get the fireball animation.
Listen,
True,
I
you don't
I
get the pretty
care-
animation.
I don't care if you don't take recoil. Cinderace dies in 2 hits anyways.
Yeah, you're maxing half the time anyway, so.
Doesn't it also
Yeah.
make it stronger in max because it's 140?
Oh, true.
I mean, they're the same power.
They're
They're
the
the same
same
Now
power.
power.
you want to get one layer deeper. No fire move. That's the one I run.
Oh,
You know, honestly, based.
Bounce,
Yeah,
Iron
nope.
Heads,
Cringe.
Sucker Punch,
High jump kick.
Yeah.
you could just make Cinderace whatever you want it to be. It's very
Or
silly.
how are you gonna kill the Mimikyus through the disguise, dude?
True.
Hey, back when I was using Cinderace and when it was like a popular thing, that Mimikyu was nowhere to be found.
Yeah, well, now it's an issue. Now it's an issue, and
Actually-
now you max your fucking Rillaboom.
Wait a
Do you
minute,
wanna
no,
know-
Actually,
do you
I'm
wanna know
lying.
the-
I was
Yeah,
Do you wanna know the
you're
epic
capping,
way-
dude.
Listen,
Dragon
here's,
Bolt Mimikyu is a thing.
here's the tech that no one uses because I just thought about it right now in this moment. But I
Okay.
definitely am gonna pretend like it's a cool tech I've been cooking up.
Okay.
You want to beat Calyrex Mimikyu? Run Scrappy Kangaskhan.
Ayo!
Run literally like anything. I feel like that is the weakest archetype in the current format. Is the Calyrex-Kyogre with Incin Mimikyu type thing.
I can't tell you how wrong you are.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
It is
it's
so.
definitely-
Listen, you don't like it because it's linear, but here's why people run it because it's linear and it's good. And even though everyone knows exactly what you're gonna do, you still win.
You know what it is?
Yep.
It's like early Trick Room from the beginning of this generation. There, it's like I'm going to lead my follow me guy at Trick Room Setter and going to bulldoze my weakness policy Scrungo in the back, and I'm
Yep.
going to win. It's the same concept, which
And it
like
works.
it's not inherently bad, but this is another like me thing where it's like the team I'm running just has such a good favorable matchup into it, and I feel like it's very simple to deconstruct and beat.
Well,
That,
yeah,
like,
no,
I
deconstructing
never-
it very easy. Beating.
You can never
Maybe
catch
not.
me running that in a tournament.
All that person all a Calyrex-Ice player needs to do to beat anyone else is be as good as them. You don't have to be better. You just have to be as good.
It feels like a skill check basically, or it's like
Yeah.
you have coverage for pretty much everything. Can you outplay the opponent?
Yeah,
I like
it
when those are teams.
Yeah, like my Eternatus team is Eternatus Groudon, so I have a god awful Calyrex matchup, and here's how I do it. Here's how I haven't lost to Calyrex yet. I have a Bronzong, and and they're always gonna quake expecting Incineroar to come in, so I just switch in the Bronzong instead. And oh look, your first turn of Dynamax is gone. I'm slower than you. I'm gonna click Hypnosis now. Bye.
I feel like there's some merit to these I guess I don't want to call them like simpler teams, but like everything we just said, right? The hard trick room type, very linear game plan. I feel like those are better in a marathon setting, and less so in like a tournament setting. You know what I mean? Like
I honestly think they're better in a tournament setting. If
like ladder versus tournament for sure.
I feel like they're equally good.
Yeah, no, because in a tournament, even though like I said, you just have to be better than the other person, which is. I don't know, like literally, like if you are a good player and you're running Calyrex-Ice, Kyogre, Mimikyu, Incineroar BS, all you have to do is play good, and even if you play bad, you still might win.
Damn, I need to pick up this team.
I feel like it's just like it's anything with like it's just like using a good team in general. Right?
Yeah. Like there's different ways to build teams is what I've come to learn, where it's like you can try to have like a pretty even matchup spread versus everything. If you look at it like one of those how do they show it? I don't know if it's in Sword and Shield or not, but you know what I'm talking about, where it's like a pentagon of stats.
Yeah.
Okay, here for all the JoJo pilled people, the fucking the stand stats that pop up on the splash screen when it cuts to commercial.
Maximum durability.
Yeah, basically like that. There's different ways to build that with a team, right? Like you can go tunnel vision super hard into like the top matchup and do like some like counter meta type team, right? Where it's like you have a really, really favorable matchup. You know exactly what you're doing into the top used thing, like Kyogre, the dog.
Yeah.
Dog.
And that's cool, right? Because that's going to be effective, obviously, for that. But then maybe you lack a little bit in terms of some other stuff. But then there's teams like what we're talking about, where it's like a very all-around type of... You'll get crushed if, like, you do end up going into one of those teams that's, like, kind of, like, more stacked against you.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean it's impossible, and I like that. I'm starting to appreciate that with Pokemon. It's like a thing I've not seen in a while.
I don't appreciate it.
It got a little hazy when there was so much viable stuff a couple series back. I don't remember which one it was. It was the one where no Dynamax or no.
Series 10, the best one.
No, not that one. No.
Yeah, true.
No, that was cringe. No, no, kidding.
Oh my god, we're not starting it again.
No, I'm kidding. I like that. I won your tournament in Series 10. Shut up, Marcos.
You won a Moxie Boosted tournament. I wouldn't even be proud of winning that.
Damn!
No, hey, he said it, not me. He said...
I destroyed myself to destroy you.
Yeah, oh my god, dude.
Series 9.
I use self-destruct.
Fucking Piccolo, Goku... Raditz, I don't remember. Jesus, that was butchered. But you know what I'm talking
what?
about.
Actually,
you got the mental image. If you got the mental image, you got the mental image.
I got you. Pick a Goku.
It's Cell.
Cell too. Yeah. Okay, that was. Wait, that's what I meant.
Alrighty. Hey man.
Wrong character. Oopsies.
Someone else talk for a second. Dragon Ball exploded my brain. Now I can't think.
Okay, so here's my genie.
Do you think rats should be in Dragon Balls the way they?
What?
Stop!
Oh my god! Don't do it! Don't say it! Don't fucking say it!
Do you think rats would make good Dragon Ball characters the way they drag their balls around?
Don't stop!
Is that episode 3 in a row?
I'm gonna lose my mind.
That isn't 3. You've done it before. You've said it multiple times. This sucks, dude. This is the worst.
I'm gonna make a biology textbook, like not biology. What is it called? Like I guess it is biology, but you're like talking about like environments and animals and stuff. Mm-hmm. What is that field called?
Well,
I guess it would be just a biologist. Ecology. Yeah,
that's
I'm gonna write an ecology textbook about like mice and stuff, and I'm gonna point at the rat, and there's gonna be a diagram of a rat, and it's just an arrow pointing to it, and it's just like figure 1, drag they nuts around.
I wanna make that edit because I love those like science diagrams that look like shit posts things.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
love
but
those
you're
so
like
much.
you're unironically Mr. Science Guy, right? You can like potentially do some shit like that.
Drag me nuts.
He could drag his nuts.
You could caption a diagram of a fucking like molecule or atom or some shit in a physics textbook and be like, "This is the drag they nuts atom." Like,
Drag me
I've
nuts
always told myself if I ever get to name something that I discover, I'm gonna name it Nurple because it rhymes with purple, therefore breaking that.
What?
Because nothing rhymes with purple if you didn't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Right.
So you want an official thing that's named named Nurple? I see.
A real
okay,
thing.
I feel
instead
like
of a
people have
concept.
definitely rhymed some shit with purple before, though.
No. There's
Make
also no
orange
rhyme
rhyme
for
with
silver.
banana.
About
Okay, hold on.
orange?
Let me put the battle rap cap on for a second, and I'll just brainstorm for a little bit. Hold on.
If you say door hinge as an Eminem reference, I'm going to hit you in the nose next time I see you.
I can make orange rhyme with banana.
Like, it'd have to be a
Hinge?
slant rhyme, obviously. Nothing ends with
Banana.
purple, you know, like you said.
Yeah. Rapping's funny.
I feel like if you were to make a word rhyme with orange, it would have to like have orange in the word. Because like you can't rhyme it without it not sounding wrong without like the It's like orange.
It'd be
Door
like
hinge.
no, it would, or you can go like one step further. It's like, on my dates, I like to wear my underwear that's orange. I find dates on Tinder or Hinge.
What? Or hinge?
Or hinge. Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I get it.
Oh, or hinge. Ah, I see. I get it now.
It's kind of got those bars, you know.
Kind of bars.
I put
don't
two
roll
poles
with-
to your face. I call them north and south. You put them together, you get purpoles. You know what I'm saying?
No. I don't roll with losers. I only roll with baddies. If I have a nightmare, I climb between mommy and daddy.
Yo.
Right, what the fuck's going on?
I have a lot of
Bars.
these. I literally have a notepad full of really
I
stupid
got
raps.
gun bars. Marcos got I'm 5 bars. That's crazy.
I'm 5 bars. Literal infant.
What the fuck?
Child, point and laugh.
I am the child.
When I play Ninja with my cousins, we move quiet at Silento. I got a tummy ache from... what was it? I remember. When I play Ninja with my cousins, we move quiet Silento. I ate 28 my girl birth control because I thought they were Mentos.
Oh my god.
What?
I thought they were Mentos.
Welcome to the rap edition of the Route 1 podcast.
I call my left monkey 1. I call me right monkey 2. I put them together. Monkey seat. Wait, fuck. I fucked up.
I know you did. You just didn't stick the landing. It was right there.
I fucked up.
It's okay. Don't panic. Deep breaths.
The left swing, the right swing too. Monkey see, monkey do.
That sounds more like what a kid would yell right before he punches you in the face in like the late 1980s.
Why specifically 1940s?
Because, you know, they say, give him the old 1-2, buckle my shoe. It's like, I swing left, I swing right, monkey see, monkey do. I punch you in the nose.
Was it in a Patreon where you, what was it? You ad-libbed like a whole fucking...
oh, no, that was an episode.
You ad-libbed an entire country song
And it
for
was
like
it was
a minute.
it was the soy
blew
shanty.
my mind. That literally
it was
lives rent-free in my head, dude.
The soy shanty, dude.
Yeah, it was the fucking the.
I called it the soy shanty.
The country.
You're making fun
shit.
of country songs.
Yeah. Soy
I think country
shanty.
is the worst music.
For real.
We're coming back
Shout
to
out.
it.
Shout out to rap music. I'm a big rap music. I've come to realize. Anything
Rap is pretty
where you
awesome.
can like anything that you could when you say some shit and it has a meaning, right? That's hype. When you say
Yeah.
some shit, but the way in which you're saying some shit can change the meaning of that, bro, that is
Yeah.
cool as fuck to me.
It's
Yeah.
like
And
the
I'm not
million
saying-
different ways you can
it's-
say bitch.
It's like when you say there and you're pointing at something, or when you say there and you're referring to the ownership of it.
I'm not talking about
when I say
like an English language type. Fucking shut up.
When I say words, that's how.
Me when I you when I
when I say words.
That's not what I mean at all.
I'm dating another man named Marcos. Call us the homophones. Think about it.
I'm thinking. The brain
I
is turned
cannot
up.
think.
I thought her name was Leah. The hell?
Oh my god.
Okay, but okay. To avoid me just saying some like shit like a third grader would say, what I mean by that is like when you structure something and it hits like a punchline, you know what I mean?
Oh,
and it
yeah,
ends,
yeah.
like that's what I'm talking about.
Are you talking about a joke?
Me when I make a jerk.
No, a joke. It's called a punchline. I hate everything.
You mean a joke?
We love you, Michael.
We're purposely giving you a hard time about this.
Yeah. We know exactly what you mean.
You get me for half an episode this time, not the full one. Fuck it. I'm out of here.
Welcome to the Route 1 Thesaurus.
What?
Last was what the route 0.75. You get the route 90% time this time.
Around 90%. Pain.
Do we want to talk about that? The elephant in the room.
What's the elephant?
Me, I'm the elephant. That I'm like.
Oh, the elephant is
disappearing all of a
currently.
sudden.
The elephant is currently back in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
true.
have
Welcome
elephant,
back,
dude.
elephant.
He's been back
You're
for
welcome,
like.
thank you.
You've been back for like a whole episode, dude.
Oh yeah, because this go. Oh yeah. No, I mean, no. I don't, what are you talking about? We don't pre-record.
No.
Yeah, no, that could not ever happen. But
Never happened.
Update. I caught tornadoes. I was making those really bad raps up while I caught tornadoes. Just gotta
let's
point that
go.
out.
Spitting.
Got to flex that he can multitask like that. His brain got different kind of RAM.
His brain got different kind of ring.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I'm back. Hopefully for good? Question mark.
For good?
I don't need to be like, oh fuck, my Friday got yoinked by Big Bezos, aka Amazon.
Yeah, everything that you've told me about that job so far, like it sounded great at first, and now it's like fucked up.
Yeah, PSA never fucking worked for Amazon at viewers.
You literally didn't have to tell me that.
Yeah, like, and I've heard of some horror stories before as well, right? The thing that sold me was like a $3,000 sign-on bonus, and I was like, oh shit, kind of nice, right? But then the more you dig your feet into it, the more like. It's insane to me that a company can lie to you about how they're paying you, dog. That shit is just like, what?
Yeah,
what
that's
the
fucked
fuck
up.
are you talking about? Or like half-truths where it's like, oh, we're technically going to give you the money, but you only got to jump through 1,700 hoops first, and fuck you. So my current plan is to do a little bit of job hopping around, so once Amazon eventually, like, either removes my feet to sell them to fucking big feet companies, I don't know.
Big feet.
To big feet.
Yeah. Before that happens, or like I don't know, maybe I just explode because I'm
In the
working
pocket of big toe.
ridiculously late shifts. Ideally, I'm somewhere else because I got plans, right?
Yeah.
Like before this, I was working for freelance stuff, right? Just doing graphic design commissions for whoever the fuck, and that's been fun, right? I still do them too. But that can only like support like a specific lifestyle. And all I'm gonna say, 2023, 2024, big ass projects that require a lot of money to be put into them.
So join
I'm
our
talking
Patreon.
NFTs, I'm talking crypto.
No!
No, I'm kidding.
We're not talking about crypto. I got into it about crypto earlier today.
I'm kidding.
Okay. Real quick, I don't want to cut you off, but I saw someone today describe. I saw a video show up on my Instagram feed just because I was scrolling, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll watch this stupid NFT guy, see what stupid shit he has to say. He said, okay, imagine this content creator who does makeup videos, right? And then she wants to start her own makeup company. So what does she do? She makes NFTs and sells, and her viewers buy them for $1,000 each. Now she has this money and has a successful makeup brand. brand because that's how that works. And now she wants to give back. So she gives, you know, the people who bought her NFTs, like, they get their makeup sooner and they get, like, previews and all this stuff. And I'm sitting there like, this is Patreon.
Yeah, you can just...
This is Patreon, but you burned down a forest for it. Good fucking job, idiot.
That is effectively everything that I'm doing at Amazon, except without the killing the rainforest and manipulating viewers into giving me money. Instead, I'm manipulating my body to die and then give money for that. So...
Please stop dying. I would really appreciate it if you stopped. It's a little
Bezos
concerning.
can't kill me. I'm fucking huge.
Huge.
I'm back on
I'm
the...
huge dead.
Dude, going back on the fucking in the pocket of big turds, I just imagine, like, it's like an equivalent of, like, Jeff Bezos, but his name's, like, Tommy Sasquatch.
What?
Oh, you know what?
Jeff Bezos' toes.
The other day, I was walking with my buddy Levi, and Levi, we were talking about, like, sweatpants or something, and I was like, you see, the reason you wear sweatpants all the time is because you're a shill. He goes, what? I'm like, yeah, you're in the pocket of big Levi's.
I knew there was a pants joke going on.
I can feel it.
I thought you made up the guy named Levi.
No, Levi's a real guy, but I was really happy because in the pocket of big Levi's, like it's just an oversized pair of pants.
Yeah.
Just hit.
That's so good.
Also going on the topic of jobs, I should, I'm gonna explain the story.
Oh, you gotta tell your story
guys.
of what the fuck happened?
Yeah, sir, okay, so...
Wait, are you performing jobless behavior?
Yeah, so basically...
Making a Pokemon podcast.
For a long time on a Pokemon podcast, so for the past, like, a week or so, we were having, like, somewhat scheduling issues because everybody's busy, and that sort of got solved because I'm still jobless now, woo, because I was gonna get a job. So basically what happened was I was gonna go get a full-time job because I need money. And that got fucking yoinked from me. I got jebaited by my father.
Ugh.
It's fucked up. I heard about this.
So I was going for a job. I went for a job interview not last Tuesday, but the Tuesday before, at my dad's work because he said that he had an open place at work. And he said, and I went for the interview. He asked for reference, when I could start. And my dad took that as I started then, because he spoke to the guy that I had the interview with because they're friends and shit. Mm-hmm. And he lured me into thinking that I did start on Monday, and that I didn't. That I did get the job. I turn up Monday, and they say that I'm not. They hadn't hired me yet.
Oh.
Oh, so you thought you had it, but they were just considering it.
Yeah. So my dad thought that I had it, but I didn't.
Oh.
So I could have had a full-time job, and I didn't. So I'm sad. And I was like to him, I was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure?"
I am also going to be on the job hunt soon.
And then
everybody's getting work.
I gotta be careful what I say from now on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is why I'm gonna say this.
Slurs.
Hold on. Let me think of one. Hold on. I swear I'm creative. I swear.
Whatever he says, just censor it to make it look like he said something really crazy.
I cried last week. Got my kite stuck in some trees. It's 3 a.m. Time to eat some shredded cheese.
Yo.
Poetry snap.
Very awesome. But yeah, no, that's been my week, my past week. Also, can we get a moment of silence for SCP-173?
Oh yeah, they're replacing the stock image or not the stock image, but like it's not Creative Commons.
What's happening?
So SCP, part of the SCP program is you can submit anything as long as it falls within Creative Commons. So that way, like no one.
Super cool penis. What is SCP?
Oh
okay.
You don't
know SCP?
No, what is SCP?
You're like the fucking creepypasta shit. The
Squidward Control Police.
Hold on, send him a picture of the peanut. He'll know.
The peanut.
I'm gonna find a picture of the peanut.
Yeah, I'm sending him the picture.
I don't know. Be careful. I don't know how Michael will react to that. I showed Leah a picture of the intruder from Mandela Catalogue, and she
What
started
the
crying.
fuck is that thing?
It's the
Damn, I
peanut.
guess-
He's
so
a
it's-
silly, goofy guy.
He's a silly, goofy guy if it doesn't move
Snaps your
unless you
neck.
blink.
This is an eldritch
Yeah.
horror on my
Have you
screen.
ever seen Doctor Who?
No.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, well, he's
I
a
can't.
weeping angel.
Okay.
For
I
very-
understand what that is.
If you stare at him, he doesn't move. However, he can move at like very
like
high
Boo.
speeds.
Motherfucker,
if-
Sonic.
if
That's
you were
essentially what
to-
SCPs are. They're like
So if you
creepy
blink-
pastas written like science notes. Like these are things that are contained in
Oh,
being researched.
okay.
Yeah, if
It's
if
very
you
neat
blink,
format.
if you blink, he can rush towards you and snap your neck.
Yeah.
Okay. I
So
see.
what happened to
So
what
did
was
the
it?
forum like go
That-
down or some shit or like?
No. That image doesn't fall within Creative Commons. Someone actually owns it.
Oh.
Because it was an art project. So basically,
Oh,
they
wait,
have to
that's cool.
find a new representation of the SCP.
Oh wow, they can't just like
They can't use
remake
it.
the same kind of like little scrungus with the blood.
Yeah.
Well,
Somebody
I don't think they
trademarked
can.
that as an art piece.
I
They
think
can-
I think they can like recreate it, but they have to like change it a little bit.
Yeah. Dang, I
So,
didn't know about that.
A moment of silence. I know there's a lot of I mean, me and Ash personally are very Freddy Fazbear Pizza pilled.
Freddy.
Just kind of into weird, creepy, demonic, a little bit of darkness.
Do you guys like
love
Mandela
that
Catalogue?
shit.
I
wait, hold on,
I've
Marcos,
watched,
I have something
watched
for
like
you.
a little bit of it.
Oh my god, you two are literally that meme that's like, oh, cute little guy. Oh, it made me a little fucked up.
Yeah, but yeah. Rest in peace, the original SCP-173.
Yeah. We need to.
To be
We
fair,
watched
he
like
kind of
what
looked
2
like
episodes.
he kind of
of
looked like Hank
Mandela
Hill.
He kind of
Here.
looked like a little bit of a bean.
You know how Hank Hill has like a really flat butt because he lacks butt cheeks.
Does he?
Oh my god, am I the only one who knows King of the Hill lore too?
I
I know
know-
what you're talking about.
I've never watched
That guy
that
got-
show.
His
Oh,
like,
really?
His
You
cheek
see-
dimples start like
Yeah.
halfway into his butt.
Yeah, Brady, if you liked American sitcoms, King of the Hill is like the one show that you should 100% binge.
Okay.
I've heard it's
it's an
funny.
animation, or it's a
Yeah.
cartoon, but it's like an adult cartoon.
So it's basically
really
like
good.
American anime. So if you've ever seen Sword Art Online, dude.
No, it
Stop.
actually it actually is straight up American anime. Have you ever seen the Japanese dub of a King of the Hill episode?
Oh, it's funny.
it
it is
literally
funny.
seems like an obscure anime no one's seen before.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
is quite
man.
humorous.
Damn.
But
son.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG
JPEG
is?
is. I just
Yeah.
want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
me listening to my new favorite rapper JPEG Mafia, me trying to present it to my father. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
Marcos, I put a video in the general chat. I would like you to show that to your girlfriend.
Oh yeah,
So-
but the intruder is like one of my favorite.
Is it like
things.
is it
We
when
need
you
to
make the
finish
intruder
the-
kind of cute? Is it when
Yeah.
you just make the intruder cute? I
it's a
love
little fan cam. He's very
So,
I've
very
seen
so
it.
run it back to SCP for a second for
Okay,
me.
yes,
Is
yes, yes.
SCP like a
fan
a
fiction.
web page or a fan fiction? Okay, so
It's
like
a fan site almost.
so it's anyone can kind of post their own little fucked up little story with a little image
Well, it's-
attached.
it's
right?
like
Yeah,
a
a
cre- it's like a
demonic.
re-
It's a demonic scrimbo catalog.
It's like
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
it's like a
okay.
creepy poster. It's like somebody can make up a little. So they like
So
made
it's like,
the
oh, what's
idea
at
of
the
they made
what's
the
at the top
idea
of
of like
SCP this time, you know, kind of deal.
they made like it's like they made like the idea of a government like, or is it privately owned? I don't know. This like
It's privately owned, I think.
this like thing that captures weird motherfuckers that are fucked up, and they capture them
a little
they,
evil.
and they do research on them.
They give him kisses.
And then people took that concept and then made the creatures that are being researched. And that's where you get, like, the redacted shit and,
Yeah.
That's weird. Like,
that.
Yeah.
it's cool that there's like an art aspect to that, where it's like
yeah.
somebody's got to depict the fucked up freak that they're talking about.
You also gotta
Yeah.
write something good. One of my favorite SCP
Yeah, that as well.
is the IKEA that appears out of nowhere, and once you enter it, you're lost in there forever.
Yeah, that one's really funny. I like that one.
how did they
Uh,
capture the IKEA?
They can't.
Oh, that's right, because there's ones they can't capture, that's right.
Yeah, it's just the IKEAs out in the wild somewhere.
It's probably like in the middle of a desert or some
so
shit.
wait, so they're like documented as if they were found creatures?
Yeah.
Day 47, Peanut has opened its 15th mouth.
Pretty much. Some of them are really creepy and some of them are just silly. Can I share my favorite SCP that I've heard of?
Go for it. Comment section if you have your favorite.
Oh yeah,
SCP
true.
As well.
Because
I'm learning things today.
Yeah, it's one of those things that like I haven't gotten into because I love shit like the fucking the flesh pit. I don't remember.
Oh, Mystery Flesh Pit.
The Mystery Flesh Pit. Yes, it's
Why do you guys like talk about this like it's common knowledge?
Well, Ash and I just have very common interests.
Yes, of
guys are all
course. You
the
know,
same
like
brand of fucked
visiting
up.
the Mystery Flesh Pit.
Yeah, I want the Mystery Flesh Pit, a place that isn't real, but the way that they present to you the story of the Mystery Flesh Pit is through advertisements, as though it was commercialized as a fun place to take your family.
Yeah, it's like a national park. They advertise it.
Yeah,
it's the Mystery Flesh Pit National Park.
I want to show it to you at some point, Michael, because it's a really sick art project. But anyway,
that's what I'm so interested in about is like how people are making these. This is cool.
It's so cool. Like I want to make one at some point. That's why I really like SCP because it's a community based thing. You know, so you get a lot of different like kinds of creepy. You know, it's something that I've wanted to do like a deep dive into, but I haven't found the time to just like sit down and look through stuff. But one of my favorite SCPs that I've heard of is the tomatoes, and I don't remember their official name, but it is a plant of tomatoes, I believe, like just a tomato plant in a pot, and the tomatoes don't do anything. Like they don't move, they don't like it's just tomatoes. But tomatoes, if you say a really bad pun, they will fling themselves in your direction at hundreds of miles per hour and kill you instantly.
I like that. I would die instantly.
Okay.
It's that stand from JoJo's.
Dude, all I can think about is Pearl Jam right now.
I was thinking Pearl Jam,
Thank you,
but
Murkiri.
this is evil Pearl Jam.
Dude, it is.
Pole Jam, actually. Pole Jam.
Pole Jam, my bad, my damn. Zipperman.
Yeah, the
Zipperman?
Zipperman.
Zipperman.
All my homies hate Zipperman.
To be fair, Zipperman is not a bad name. When
bad
American,
name for Sticky Fingers,
when the American dub voice actor for Bucciarati yells Zipperman, you still feel like the intensity in that.
I can't unhear Sticky Fingers.
It's when you read it, but you hear it. But
Yeah.
when they kind of like don't align.
What doesn't sound right? Golden Wind does not sound right.
Yeah, that one's bad.
No, that's Golden Experience. You can't
Golden
change
Experience,
that.
yeah.
Little Bomber. Okay,
Little Bomber.
Little Bomber, dude.
It's more accurate than,
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith. Well, I guess it's fine.
It
is It is an Aerosmith. It is an artist of the air. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm super JoJo pilled recently because I finished watching like all the available anime, and I'm currently reading through part 6.
Oh, you're reading? You're gonna be ahead of me then.
Yeah, I'm reading. I like Weather Report. Weather Report's kind of awesome.
Oh, he's funny. I love him.
I want Weather Report to like breathe really close to my face.
What? Why?
Because that's his thing.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
You need that new lickable screen that they just came out with.
The what?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no. I want to watch. I really want to watch Dines, Drive-ins, and
Diners, Drive-ins,
and
Dives.
Oh my god!
With that,
it's like a screen that can simulate taste buds. I don't know if it's like actually a thing yet, but like
me watching the Handsome Squidward episode with the lickable screen.
Yeah.
That is
trying to literally lick Guy Fieri. Fuck yeah! I mean the food that he's looking at. Fuck yeah!
Stop!
But yeah, I've been super JoJo pilled recently, and I'm blaming you guys. Fuck yo! It's ruined my life.
How dare you show me such a good show?
No. When I first got into JoJo, yep, same. It was all I could think about.
Dude, it's like when I got into Persona all again. It's funny because Persona is a JoJo's reference. What the fuck, man? It's inspired. Surely.
I'm gonna put it $100,000 on the line. I'm just gonna say how the fuck it is, dude. I'm just gonna put my meat out on the table.
Excuse me?
I think anime fucking blows. Like recently, anime, like everything about anime just kind of sucks now. What happened?
You are strange for that, because there are some pretty good shows out there right now.
I'm sorry. Have you not seen Baki the Grappler?
I haven't even watched Jujutsu Kaisen, and I already know it's great. I fucking love Demon Slayer.
So-
I don't care how generic it is.
I don't
So
care about
this is
Jujutsu Kaisen. You need to watch Baki the Grappler, a TV show about a man or about a boy whose father is the strongest man in the world, so strong that the president of the United States had to sign a peace treaty with this individual. He is that strong.
I've heard about Baki.
I do want to watch Baki because I've heard it's hysterical. But
Yes.
I'm talking about that's like older things. I'm talking about like newer stuff.
Oh yeah, all garbage.
What happened? I feel like a couple years back or something, maybe. Let's say around that.
We
time
let
frame.
Sword Art Online happen.
A lot of
Yeah.
like new stuff that came out was just like, oh shit, do you see this new thing that's like kind of hype? It runs, it ends, and it's like, yeah, it's just gonna be for like this season. It'll be hype. Watch it, and it was cool, right? I don't even have an example for that because it just felt like everything was like that.
The
Now
live action
it's like
Cowboy Bebop.
now it's like, okay, you got your Demon Slayer, you got your Jujutsu Kaisen that runs for like 12 episodes and is done, and it's not even the full story. And then every other anime that exists that's kind of like a one-off thing is like How I Wanted to Fuck My Sister Simulator, and she's got a bunny girl suit on, and she's like from a different world, and she's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what happened, dude?
Well, no, I think it's just because
What
I
happened
think it's
is
just
we
because.
let Sword Art Online happen.
Okay, you're right.
That
but
was
I think
so
it's
long
also
ago, though.
because that's what you're seeing most of
Trendsetter.
the time. There's still some genuinely good shows. I feel
I
like
need-
it's at the time of when I was getting into anime, I also wasn't exposed to a lot of just like currently airing stuff, because what most people said was, "Oh, watch this, watch this, watch this," and they were all series that had already aired and already been completed. So that's all that
Yeah.
I knew.
Same,
So I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. If the same thing happened to you, I'm sure shit like that was still coming out when you first got into anime stuff, and you just didn't see it.
My pipeline was that, right? Where everyone was like, oh, check out all this old stuff, right? And then right around when like Golden Wind came out for JoJo's Part 5, right? Mm-hmm. I hadn't seen any JoJo's yet for that. And then when I started watching the series to like catch up to the fan base so I can watch that, I was like, oh dude, this is so cool, right? I think it literally set my expectations too high. So that you could go from like old anime being good to then starting to watch new stuff that's like also just as good.
It's because nothing will ever beat Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Smile.
See,
I've been told that. I have never seen it, but I've been told that.
You
my
should watch it. It's very good.
My first anime
Like it.
was Sword Art Online, so one
Oh,
I
I'm
have.
so
So your
sorry.
expectations were low.
Yeah, so as much as like, okay, I'm gonna agree with this because my friend, I think I've spoken about him before. SEO is bad, like
Yeah.
real bad, like not good at all.
Like it should be illegal, even though there's nothing like inherently wrong with it. It should be illegal.
It was
one
good
of the
in the beginning, and then it went downhill so fucking fast.
SEO is one of the
Self-insert
reasons.
anime bad.
SEO is one of the reasons why like fucking like lewd stuff was like lewd anime stuff was banned from Australia, like being
Oh
imported.
shit! I didn't know that.
It was one. It
They
was
ban
one.
everything.
It was one of the main reasons for it. One of the examples used, but SEO is bad.
Dude, I can't stand.
I still have a little bit of nostalgia watching it. However,
I can't blame you for that. I
Be
feel the
abridged.
same way about shit like Gurren Lagann, right? That was my
Oh
first
hell
anime.
yeah!
And I went to rewatch it with my little cousin recently. That was
Oh,
a
no.
gigantic mistake.
Oh, no.
The first like 10 minutes is all just like butts and boobs flying around your screen. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't remember
Your
this.
the problem is
I can't say I didn't enjoy myself when I rewatched it a couple of months ago. I know it's
But, like,
bad. I think
but
that should be
here's-
fine, right?
Here's the thing. I think the thing that I'm more so getting at is like maybe not the quality of the shows like are decreasing, because like sure if it's always been like that, then all right, whatever. But like I maybe it's the fact of like stuff's ending now. Like I think about Attack on Titan was big when I first started
Oh,
watching
yeah.
anime too.
Yeah.
That's ending now, but I'm not even watching the final season. Like, oh fuck, no, I just got an epiphany. You know what it is? I started reading manga. I figured it out.
Yes, yes.
The light bulb above my head just now. Oh, reading is just better.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I see.
But
Like,
yeah.
See-
I think right now for certain animes, I'd want to watch the rest of the anime. But like, if all I want is the story, just read the manga. Mm-hmm. That might be it.
You know, sometimes the manga art is a lot better too because the anime is either animated differently or it's animated to try and mimic it. And nothing can really beat like a good artist on paper.
Yeah, and see, I think that's what draws me to anime is like super like amazing art, like Demon Slayer type stuff is what we were talking about earlier. But like, I almost like for Attack on Titan, for example, right? None of the art really like drags me into the series. Like, oh my god, I can't have it without visual. And if I've already read the manga, which I have, it's like, all right, I don't really need the anime version of it. I feel like that's more so what I'm trying to get at is like nothing doesn't really look as like super flashy as it used to. You know what I mean?
I honestly just don't like I just don't like the culture surrounding all the lewd anime stuff. I think
I mean that too. Same.
For me,
that doesn't help.
Listen, like there's this like JoJo YouTuber that I like watched at the beginning, and I think Shuckmeister, that's who it was, and I was like, oh, this is kind of funny, but all he ever does is just say like make like lewd anime jokes, and then it like hit me. I'm like, wait a minute, this guy kind of sucks. He's not even funny.
This is
He's
cringe.
not even funny. Yeah,
dude.
His whole thing is he has like what's that rule where it's like gender swap rule 34.
I
It's
think
not
that's
Rule 34.
Rule
Silene stuff, Silene
3.
stuff.
Yeah.
So he just has his avatar is one of those of him, and he just draws like sexy versions of it, and he's like, hey, look, it's me, and we're like, okay.
Yeah, no, it's kind of
He may
weird.
just be transgender.
He's not.
But
Probably like, to be fair, you watch his anime, he probably hates. like you watch his anime.
To be fair,
Anime
about
YouTuber.
50% of the people I know who are gay or trans were like that. It's kind of strange. It's a funny pipeline to me because I wonder, like, I don't know, I don't want to get all philosophical near the end of the episode, but like, you go from completely despising people like that to realizing, oh shit, I'm people. I don't know. It's an interesting pipeline.
It's like because sometimes people are like it's almost as though because they have like this feeling that they are that and they're like, no, I'm not that. Like they try to avoid being that.
They're trying to cope.
But yeah.
Yep, they're a cope.
But yeah, anime it's weird because it's like with anime, I think it's just like a lot of things. Just find the cream of the crop, I suppose. The gold in the
King of the Hill.
That is it.
The King of the Hill.
King of the Hill's the best anime.
I feel like there's not enough King of the Hills coming out anymore.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
There's a rumor it's coming back.
Yo.
But
Everyone's aged up 20 years, and honestly, I'm down for an aged up King of the Hill.
I didn't mean King of the Hill, literally.
Okay.
There's not enough cream of the crops coming out, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But the cream of the crop is King of the Hill.
Let's go.
And if there was an old one, like Attack on Titan, that, like, started a long-ass time ago at this point, it's, ending. Or, like, Demon Slayer is, like...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball.
Big chunks each,
Dragon Ball's not good.
Honestly, you give me, like, a Dragon Ball, like, overhaul or, like, reboot, bro, that would go fucking stupid.
That's like...
no, it wouldn't. You ever seen Dragon Ball Super?
Dragon Ball Super, like...
No, but I mean, like
it was fun. It was fun.
It was fun.
It was fun.
But, like, I mean something that's, like...
good.
Like, where are the new storylines at, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of the same old... Not guy punches a guy, because at the start of the episode, I was like, that gives me a boner. But, like, I'm talking about guy punches a guy, but the guy that he's punching is, like, also the fucking government of the world or some shit. What?
You want JoJo.
Just go watch fucking One Piece, bro. Go watch One Piece.
You're referring to One Piece.
I am, dude. One Piece is so
watch One
fucking
Piece.
good.
I just finished all the Netflix episodes, so I had to borrow my girlfriend's Crunchyroll. Or not Crunchyroll, Funimation.
You just want Jojo 2. That's what you just want. You just want Jojo 2.
Dude,
But,
just
like,
read JoJo.
all of these good animes that we're talking about, right, are all of these good stories, right? I feel like nobody's like not replicating those, but like nobody's like trying to do something similar but twist it in a different way.
Something,
you know what I'm saying?
something that I have
You know
seen.
what? I think a lot of the good stories that are being told by people who aren't funded very well.
Yeah.
For example, while we were talking earlier, like Mandela Catalogue, Mystery Flesh Pit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to get into like a new art form medium. Maybe
Yeah,
SCP
no,
is
100%.
exactly what I need.
Dude,
Something that I will say, I haven't watched the show yet, but it's like on my list. Wonder Egg Prodigy is supposed to be another one of those shows that's just like really fucking weird, but also really good, from what I've seen of it. So if you're interested in that stuff,
I've
there's
heard
I like
really
the
good
artsy
things.
bit of it. I heard it ends bad.
oh no, okay.
I've heard recently about, and it's an isekai. It's an isekai. I'll preface this. Mushoku Tensei. I've heard really good things about it. Apparently, it's good. Like
Yeah,
it's
Shimigami Tensei.
it's like apparently the protagonist is like an incel at the start, but then like
Oh my god, he just like me for real.
but like apparently he makes development and realizes that being an incel is bad, and that's
Base.
apparently
Yeah, no,
something that happens.
That's the type of anime we need.
It
And
is. It really is.
Apparently that this was actually one of the first, like not one of the first isekais that popularized the genre, I suppose. And apparently every other isekai took away the good factors of the show, you know, the point of it being like he got teleported to another world, but he's starting a new life and he's starting anew and changing the way he is. Instead it's just cool guy in the world being like, I got the girls and stuff, and that's all they took
Is this
from it.
is this the one with the blonde kid?
I don't know. I haven't watched it, but I've heard good things.
Well,
So
no, like the
that-
main character is like turns into like a baby.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, I've heard of this one.
Okay, I figured out how to illustrate what I'm getting at, because I just looked up the 2022 summer anime that are coming out, and the two biggest stars, I'm going to fucking barf, dude, is Rent-a-Girlfriend, second season, and Kakagurui, the also, like,
Okay,
sequel or
Kakaguri
adaptation
is actually
type shit.
pretty good.
No, the fuck it's not! It
I
looks
watched
really pretty, it sucks
I-
ball sack.
It's
I've
kinda
never
funny.
I've never heard of Kakakuchi. What is it?
It's the
It's like-
gambling.
it's the
anime.
gambling one.
Oh wait, Ultimate Survivor.
No.
What?
There's one really good anime. I forgot what it's called, but it's about a guy who literally has a gambling addiction and manages to get himself in just like a life or death situation where he consistently has to gamble.
Oh,
my
this
God.
show. Yeah, no, I haven't seen. I thought. This looks. Yeah, no, I know this show. I know this
No,
one.
I watched the first season. It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't. It was
Why
a
is-
nothing burger to me. Like, nothing about it like caught me. I was like, oh, the art's
Nothing
cool.
burger.
There's not
Yeah,
really a
the
story
the
here.
plot's not really much. That's fair.
It's
So-
like a turn it on and watch it in the background, which is fine, right? Like,
No,
I'm
it's
not
pretty.
saying it's like, you know,
I'm a person
like-
who's entertained by ooh, it's pretty, and then that's all I need.
nothing hooks me like it used to. I miss old anime.
I think you're just
Dude,
becoming a
watch
boomer.
Mandela Catalog.
I think I am.
We should
Michael,
watch the Mandela catalog after this.
Literally watch
so down.
Mandela Catalog.
Let's do that. Let's do that because we
speaking-
watched like 2 episodes of it and we saw Gabriel and then we stopped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of Mandela Catalog, I'm really into. If you don't know, I write a lot.
Oh,
Not like
Really?
not like I'm a writer, but because I have to write scripts and like science papers, I'm good at writing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was always in like really advanced writing classes when I was in high school and shit. And then I never had to take them again. Actually, no. In college, I did have to take a couple of gen eds, but I always got A pluses.
Based.
I actually had I had a film class, and I waited until 30 minutes before the final was due to start my final.
what the fuck?
I got an A plus on that paper. It was about it was writing an analysis of the movie. It's that black and white Mexican movie on Netflix. What was it called? It was really good. About
I've only seen it. I've never.
it was about this Native American maid who lived with a Mexican family who gets pregnant and abandoned by her boyfriend. But I wrote an entire paper on that in like 30 minutes. Got an A plus, and it was like 3.5 pages.
Damn.
But yeah, no. So I really want to try making some kind of ARG, but I don't know how to go about doing it. I thought maybe I would like make a YouTube Shorts channel.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I was
Go ahead.
Dude, I was gonna bring this up earlier. ARGs are fucking like we were talking
They're
about
so
how,
cool.
Like how art and shit. ARGs are the fucking coolest shit ever. Like,
Yeah.
Hard agree.
I watch I was watching like a YouTube channel that I watch Inside of Mind, I think it's called.
Yes, I fucking love Inside of Mind. I love that guy. I follow him on Twitch.
Dude, watching Ver's videos are like amazing. I love
It's so
I love
cool.
ARGs.
It's
Dude,
so
that
cool.
stuff is kind of cool. Last one that I ever like cared about was like the fucking Overwatch. Holy shit.
With
But, like,
Sombra.
yeah, and he kind of like when the community is like, oh my god, is that a teaser for something? Like, I love that.
yeah.
I love that energy.
The one that I had in mind was I have it in a notepad. Let me pull it up. I had just notes about it. I said when I get around to it, I'm gonna do it. I have to like refresh my memory. Let me pull it up.
But yeah, like stuff like the sun vanished.
Yeah, the sun
Oh, that
vanished.
was good. That was the first one I'd ever heard of.
Living in my
The sun
is it
vanished. There was
is it living in my home or
Yeah, there was the living
Yeah.
in my home. The guy who was like living in another person's like house, but he was filming it as if there were people in his house.
yeah.
What's the one with like the game with it? Like it had a game as well.
Is that Sophie? I am Sophie. Oh no. I know which one you're talking about. I think that was
Gemini Home Entertainment, I think. maybe.
Yes. I fucking love Gemini Home Entertainment. That one was so good.
I found my thing, by the way.
What is your
Yeah.
thing?
Okay, so I'm just gonna read out the notepad. So here's how I would go about it, because I didn't actually write anything. All I have is like notes about how to write it.
The Route
so
1
it is-
ARG.
Yeah. So establish strange phenomena.
I'm not real.
So it was established some strange phenomena is happening. The year is 2011, and in parentheses I wrote Party Rock Anthem release year. First, like I would literally put like Party Rock Anthem in the background to like show what year it is.
Based.
First video is people growing older randomly. Some at death's door, some dead in moments. Like people just randomly like age up and die.
Like that fucked up movie Old.
Yeah. Disembodied voices with unintelligible words of these people can be heard almost distantly at times. Drop hints about what's happening. And then below that, the way I drop hints is informational video explaining movement on various axes, X, Y, Z, and then show a new axis getting defined, crossing X, Y, and Z. Show and then label it as time and have the video cut off. And basically, I explain a little bit more. Disembodied voices are caused by movement on an undefined axis. Aging caused by movement on time as an axis. Established causality. How did this all start at once? These beings have always existed. However, the reality of the reader only intersected with them beginning in the year 2011. Basically, like they existed in this point on like this 4-dimension axis, and because we only move forward in time, our timeline crossed with theirs in this very moment, and then they're aware of this timeline and started moving because they can move in any direction on that axis into ours, so now they're just fucking with us.
That's really
Yeah.
sick. When you bring like actual
is-
possible physics shit into it, I love
No, it's
that.
not possible. That
Well,
is
I
not
know,
works.
but like
It's-
it seems
yeah.
it seems
Rooted in reality,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah.
You know?
It's
Like,
these beings have always existed. However, the reality of the reader only intersected with them starting in 2011. They took notice and began investigating us. At any moment now, there's a non-zero chance one's position on Earth at a time can cause a close encounter, most of which end up in death or a disappearance of some sort. So when the disembodied voices get heard, it's people who got like they disappear, right? They got dragged on another axis. So they can speak and we can hear them. They are here, but they're in a different position on an axis we don't know about.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So they're there.
I'm gonna take this concept and I'm gonna just put like inject one thing in there to make a killer storyline for either an anime or story, a fucking game, or just anything, right? One person, for whatever the fucking reason is, can communicate with one of the like voices, or just like whenever it overlaps or some shit like that.
Oh
Like,
no,
what
I
you
don't
said.
want anyone to be able to communicate them. I want them to be just these fucking anomalies.
Yeah.
Okay, but then you get to learn about like what the fuck's going on. Like,
well, that's
I
the
figured it would
great
just
thing
be
about
experiments.
ARGs and things like that. Just online creepypasta kind of video stuff. That's what's freaky about it, is that you're supposed to figure out the clues on your own by like just guessing.
I don't
that's
want
the
some
best
kind of MacGuffin.
storytelling, though. These ARGs, these fucking CSP or whatever the fuck.
CSP.
Clip Studio Paints. these need to go fucking talk to anime writers or some shit. Please give us a new storyline. Please, I'm begging you.
Michael, I think you just need to consume different media.
I think that's 100%.
See, the last notes that I wrote at the bottom of this notepad are: how do these things act? They may be intelligent, but also may not be. Living in a higher dimension could mean that this sort of behavior is natural to them. They never experienced any of the same things that we experienced growing up on Earth. Mm-hmm. These beings will drag those that they encounter along an axis that other people cannot comprehend or cannot naturally move upon, like a bear dragging you into its den, but its den is located 20 feet east 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
That is sick. I do like that. Any kind of like time or space shenanigans.
Yeah.
I just like really cool. Just like alternate like storytelling. It's just so fucking cool, man.
Yeah, it's all great. Shout out to people. You know what? Along with your favorite SCP, if any of y'all listening like ARGs, drop some of your favorite, because I always want to like learn about ones that I haven't seen yet. There's one that I've been keeping my eye on that it's like a solar system. It's a made-up solar system, and the planets are sentient. And I cannot remember the name of it. I feel really bad because I can't remember the name of it. But it's really neat because each video is either going in depth into a specific planet or it's like, I think the introduction was like a survey of all of the planets because we found them from a space probe we shot out. And then like, you know how anything in space works, you got to send it out for 20 years and then it takes the same amount of time to come back or even longer. It took like 2 years for it to come back from the solar system. And like that's
like it came back much faster.
It came back super fast.
Like
so,
someone sent it back.
Like someone sent it back, exactly. And it's only expressed through like the dates and the times that it was, you know, that they had written on it. Let me find the name so I can tell the audience to look it up because it is very good.
And while she's at it, hey audience, while you're at like letting us know your favorite ARG creepypasta or just like story kind of anything like that, just let us know if you're like kind of fucked up a little bit. You know what I mean?
What?
Like, have you ever seen the Hat Man or some shit, dude? Like, let us know. I want to know.
Who is the Hat Man? I have no clue.
Oh, Hat
Sleep
Man.
paralysis demons. No, not Scatman, the Hat Man. When you like kind of wake up and you see some like inky figure in the corner and then you can't move, let me know. I want to know about that. I want some inspiration for character design.
I think you are insane.
What's funny is, Michael, I'm such a buzzkill that my own sleep paralysis demons don't scare me at this point. like literally, like I don't believe in like ghosts or shit. So I have woken up and had like a hallucination of like a sleep paralysis demon, and then I just like I freak out for like 2 seconds, and I go, wait a minute, that's not real. and then I'm done. And then it goes away, and then it like goes away because like I just kind of that was not real.
I've never had sleep paralysis like ever in my life until recently is what I've been told is what this was. Mm-hmm. For the first time in like maybe about like a year or some shit like that, right? I was able to sleep just uncapped, no alarm. Just I went to bed early and I just wake up whenever the fuck my body wants, right? So I slept for like 12 hours.
Yep.
But when I tried to wake up, when my body woke up, it was at like hour like 8 or so of that, like because I was on the same kind of schedule as previously. I don't normally dream, like I don't see shit when I sleep. Or I do, but I don't remember, or whatever the fuck, science is behind that. Except for this night where I'm sleeping just uncapped. And what I see is like this really tall figure in the corner of my room. And my eyes aren't open with this, mind you, right? Like this is just me.
Oh, you're dreaming.
I suppose like knowing what my room looks like or remembering what my room looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Tall figure comes through the door with like an obscured face. I don't know how to explain it. It's just
you can't see the face.
That figure's not important. What's important is the fucking little guy that comes in with him.
What? He had a friend?
He's like 1 foot tall. His actual gremlin shit.
I didn't know about the friend.
He's like,
as
"Hi,
the
Michael."
as the tall guy stands there, the little guy's just fucking like approaching me or some shit. Shoots me with the fucking minion fart gun is the best way to explain what this is. Of like sleep gas or I don't know what the fuck it is, right? But similar to what Marcos was saying, I was just like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, I was like laughing at it. I was like, what the fuck am I
Imagine
right
you get,
now?
imagine
And I just
you
fell
get
back asleep.
Imagine you just get sent to hell and the first thing you see is a demon that looks exactly like Hornswoggle from the WWE and you're just like, oh, this is funny.
Yeah, that was my reaction. I was like, when I woke up afterwards, I remembered this too, and I was like, wait, I laughed at that. What the fuck is wrong with me? Like, I was just like, that's funny.
You look at the sleep paralysis demon and you go, your Jordans are fake as fuck. And it just obliterates it.
He just turns to dust.
Dude, I'm a bitch. Like I'm a little pussy bitch. I see something out of the corner of my eye. I fucking get out of there.
Yeah, no. I
Now,
feel you.
that when I'm awake, I do that. When I'm sleeping and it's sleep time, and I'm just like, ooh, I'm loving my bed. Can't wait to sleep for another hour and feel good around my whole body. It's like nothing's gonna stop me. Like I'm a very heavy sleeper.
Like, listen, Mandela Catalogue kept me up for 20 minutes until I realized an 18-year-old wrote it.
Wait, an 18-year-old wrote it? That's fucking crazy.
Actually,
I feel
for
like
explicit example, I have a rat running around my my ceiling or my
What's his
attic
name?
above where I sleep every day at like
What's his name?
like
Alfred.
10 a.m. is when that guy starts to scurry around. He doesn't have a name. I've never seen him. I will say I don't even know if it's a rat. It could be a squirrel. Little rodent that claws at my ceiling trying to break into my room every day at 10 a.m. And I just kind of leave it there because I could just sleep through him.
That is a bit worrying. He may be chewing through your wires.
Nah, I don't got wires in my attic. No shot.
Maybe. Anyway, I found the planet ARG. It's the channel's Black Dragonfish with a 0 for the O in Dragonfish. Very good. I can't really tell where it's going, but it seems neat, so I'm keeping an eye on it.
You know what we can't tell where it's going and seems neat? Stakataka.
Stakataka does seem very neat.
That
It
one
seems
was
like
weak. That one was weak.
Yeah.
No. You want an ARG? You want a fucking creepypasta CSP or whatever the fuck we're calling these?
Stop calling it CSP!
I fell in an
CSGO.
ultra wormhole, and that's why I'm here. Every episode that I've been in has been in in ultra space, in not reality, in reality 2. Where Australia is above us all.
Oh my god.
Where
What do you mean?
where
And
I'm
when
closer
we're
to
the
Bra-
upside down continent.
where I'm closer to Brady's feet than he is to mine.
Exactly.
Fucking
You know who
bitch.
else was? Stakataka.
So true.
You.
Anyway, Patreons.
Patreons. Whoa, we got a new one by the way.
We did?
Oh shit.
Let's go.
Oh shit,
Sorry,
new
sorry.
one, new one.
Yeah,
New Patreon alert. New Patreon alert. Thank you for subscribing.
Wee woo.
Oh,
I might have taken
Patreon?
drugs.
Sorry. Patreon? Sorry.
So thank you to all of our Patreons for supporting us on Patreon, obviously. Including but not limited to. Actually,
Limited.
it is limited to Crazy Carlton, Plumber, Professor Germs, and our new one, Ryan. Thank you.
Shoutouts to Ryan.
Thank you for being supportive of the channel and the podcast, and of course, thank you to everyone else who supports us.
All right, now close your
And
eyes. Everyone
thank
listen,
you.
close your eyes and let me end this off in like a very ARG way
Oh boy.
that will make them scared to go to sleep.
Wake up, wake up, wake up,
No.
wake
All
up.
right. Close your eyes, and do me a
closing my
favor.
eyes.
This is a reference, by the way. Do me a favor.
Okay.
Do not open them if you are completely certain that the man that was just in the corner of your room is now just inches from your face.
I fucking hate that one. I hate that one
Yeah.
so much. I hate that one
You'd imagine
so
he
much.
is, though.
I think I know what you're
Yo, what's
referencing.
that?
Yeah,
that's
What's
like-
that hand on my arm? What the fuck?
That's
Look,
like it's,
the ghost
that's
hand
like,
from Red and Blue.
That's like, dude, that's just like fucking manual breathing. Like,
Yeah.
why would you do that to yourself?
Because it implies that there was a man in the corner just now.
Yeah, the implication.
Hey, manual
Yeah.
breathing, by the way.
Man, well breathing.
Shut up, dude.
Okay, well, thanks again to the patrons for sponsoring us. If you want to listen to us on Spotify, big appreciate that.
Spoofy.
Spotify now powered by Ryan Radio in the AM. Thank you Ryan, for subscribing.
So true.
Okay, bye.
Bye.